is Terence Crawford and Turki Alashisk with two different tweets. First, with Terence Crawford, he says the double standards at Eddie Hearn be crazy. You talk good, which he means by the fact that he feels, Eddie, that Madrimov will beat Terence Crawford. Okay. And if that happens, then we may see Ennis versus Crawford. Okay. And Turki Alashisk's tweet was like, look, I congratulate Boots Ennis. I sat down and talked to Eddie and expressed to him how I would love to see Terence Crawford versus Jared Boots Ennis at 154. Okay. So that means that it's already been set into motion. See, one thing about Turki Alashisk, he is a guy, not only is he a dreamer, he's also a doer, okay? He puts things in motion, and all it takes is an opportunity to make those things work, okay? And from one tweet compared to the other tweet, one tweet's like, hey, you talk funny, Eddie, we'll see. And the other tweet is like, hey, we want to see Jared Boots Ennis in there with Terence Crawford. So, like, one is talk and speculation, and the other one is actually action based on what could happen. And what could happen in this scenario, we could get Jared Boots Ennis versus Terence Crawford at 154 soon. You know what I mean? Not 2 years from now, because I think that would be too far, and I don't think that's fair to Terence Crawford. If you want to fight Terence, fight him now when we know that he, or as far as we know, because he hasn't fought in over a year now. Okay, so we know that what he used to be. If he has a good performance against Madrimov, okay, then we'll see where he's at. So what Eddie Hearn said was like, we'll see how that fight goes, you know, and he's banking for Madrimov because he's promoting Madrimov. You know what I mean? Obviously. I mean, why wouldn't he go for the fighter that he's promoting? Duh. So, yeah, I think that's exactly what's happening. And there are two very good tweets. You know, one, Terence to Eddie, and the other one, Turki Alashisk to Eddie, concerning Terence Crawford versus Boots Ennis. And Boots Ennis is like, sign the contract. Let's do it. Well, hey, there has to be a contract that's made, you know, and it has to make sense, too, because that means you would have to go to 154. You know what I mean? And we will see if Jared Boots Ennis is ready to go to 154, you know, because we've already heard Eddie state that, hey, we want to get unified at 147. So what happens first? Does he get unified first, or does he, in fact, go to 154 and take on the WBA champion, Terence Crawford, you know, because that's assuming he beats Madrimov, okay? So that's what the question is. Is Eddie ready to do that to Boots Ennis yet? You know what I mean? So I think that's more of a question to Eddie, you know, and Turki has reached out to Eddie. Eddie ain't said, hey, yeah, we're going to go there. We love to see that fight. Sure, that fight can happen. Sure, in the future. Of course, any promoter would love something to happen in the future because it hasn't happened yet. You know what I mean? And based on what happens, you know, after this win, based on what happens with Terence Crawford, is what we're going to get. Bars. So I think, if anything, Turki Alashisk is ready to put the money down, and it's up to Eddie Hearn to convince Jared Boots Ennis, if Madrimov is defeated by Terence Crawford, to get in the ring with Terence Crawford, WBA champion, and we'll see if Jared Boots Ennis takes the bait. You guys tell me what you think about these two tweets with Turki Alashisk, Eddie Hearn, Terence Crawford, and Jared Boots Ennis. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!